That's the creativity for me. Like I've always growing up, I love building with Legos and all that kind of stuff. So being able to create your own world and craft it, tell the stories with the Sims the way you want to, and now being able to control the weather and just adding that into all that makes it super exciting. It's just the freedom to be able to do what we want.
Yeah, it's a sandbox game, so you get sick of something, you knock it down, you start again, like it never ends.
So what's been your favorite expansion so far?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I asked the hard question.
Yeah, I think Cats and Dogs was pretty cool because you got to have pets and a new world, and that was a heap of fun. Probably Cats and Dogs or City Living, where you can live in like big apartment buildings and go to festivals. Yeah.
For me, it would be Get to Work so far, because able to run retail stores, so you can become an entrepreneur, sell whatever you want. From the
Hello, everyone.
I always love that aspect of the game. You know,
Hey, sweetheart.
my way in the world.
So, I'm just kind of turning it down right now. I'll turn it up when the show actually starts. But, yeah, just wanted to turn it down because I don't really care about these people. In fact, I'm going to mute them because they're kind of annoying. So, yeah, hype. EA is doing their press conference. Probably my least favorite of the press conferences, just because it's EA. And half the shit they say is a lie. And the other half is insane amounts of microtransactions. So we'll see. Maybe they'll actually kind of fix all the crap that they're known for. This looks cool. I'm sure I'll totally legally download that. Maybe I'll stream Sims at some point. I don't know. I'm gonna grab my water real quick. Be right back. I'm gonna turn up the volume while I'm getting water. Welcome, Agents of Chaos. How's the volume, by the way? Alright, turn this shit back down. So there's weather now. You think there'd be weather in past Sims games? Like, why is that a new thing? 6 minutes, guys. Sound good. Alright, perfect. Good. I think I might turn down my mic just a little bit. There we go. Some of that delicious swallowing noise for you guys that love that. So funny. When I used to not turn that part down, just take a big old gulp of beer, especially when I had like that lav mic on my collar. People really loved that. I'm seeing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 back there. So I have hope that maybe Garden Warfare 3 will be announced. Because that is my favorite third-person shooter, believe it or not. Will you ever play the new One Piece World Seeker, and are you an anime fan? I'm not a huge anime fan. I mean, I like a couple of them. But I think I've seen like a couple episodes of One Piece, but not really that much. What's up, Springy, the king of kindness? How are you, man? And then also just letting you guys know, I'll probably be streaming the rest of these on Twitch. I haven't completely decided yet, but so far I'm leaning towards that. Just because that's the other channel I'm trying to like build up, you know. Good to hear, Springy. I'm guessing Gucci means good. How did a company become like an adjective, you know? Like, have you ever wondered that? What brought you into the gaming? It's fucking fun. What do you mean, what brought you into the gaming industry? Rappers did it. Well, Gucci did some very good marketing then. It's an open world game. Watch the trailer. What's an open world game? Oh, One Piece? Is that what you're talking about? Do you think EA would still hire me after me shitting on them constantly? Probably not. Please give me something Dead Space. I know Visceral's gone, but we need my favorite. No, dude, no. I don't want any part of a new Dead Space without Visceral. I mean, there's been all those like different games that come out when they're not made by the same company. And God, they're just a pile of garbage. I mean, look at Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I mean, sure, it was Rare, but it was post-Microsoft purchase Rare, which for some reason just became an abortion of a company. I think everybody just left the company after they got bought. Thank you, Hector. A new Halo. Well, that's not going to be shown at this press conference, but yeah, me too. I'd love a new Halo. Xbox needs to kill it this year. I don't think they understand how much they need to kill it, because there's like nothing. There's like nothing on the system. There's no reason to own an Xbox. All the games are on other things. Oh, I don't want to be a playtester. They're trying to hire playtesters. Fuck that. That's where you play like a level over and over and over to find bugs. And, no, I don't want to do that. Nintendo and Sony are killing exclusives. Yeah, exactly. And I think Microsoft needs to step up its game, because it's funny that there's fanboys, because you should never be a fan of just one thing. Because if you are, and you hate the competition, you want them to fail, your one thing is going to suck. Because competition is the only reason that cool things happen. I mean, look at war, for example. I know it's kind of a weird example, but if you look at war, the only reason we have like really good airplanes nowadays and all these other things is because we're trying to do better than our competition. And that's the same thing with companies. I mean, video games are trying to constantly top each other. Consoles are trying to top each other. In a perfect world, every company would have tons of competition and the customer would reap the benefits of all of it. Yeah, exactly. You're rooting for Xbox. I am rooting for Xbox. As much as I laugh at the console and all of Microsoft's shortcomings, I want it to do well. I want it to succeed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Agents of Chaos. You get it. On IGN and Disney, they showed like 2 seconds of Master Chief, so there's hope. Yeah, competition does create greatness. Competition's the same with corals. You're so great, Coral Guy. I love it. Oh, 56 seconds. Here we go. Hopefully it's not a bunch of awkward YouTubers that they hired. I love live because they always mess up.
Welcome to the Family Fun Zone, my friends. This is where you can get all your real racing action on. It may be a mobile game, but
Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm looking forward to that for sure.
With a steering wheel.
For Sony, but I would love to see Xbox get back to the powerhouse of 360 days. Yeah, but less Red Ring, right?
There's a ball pit over here. There's food over here. We're going inside. Let's head inside and check out the show.
He's just going on about everything around him just to kill time. Alright, I'm gonna turn up the volume now. Let me know if we're good. We good? Volume good? No? Yes? No? It'd be fun to make these trailers, I gotta say. What the hell was that?
Oh my gosh, how cool was that? So that was Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. And I think this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready, because we're about to kick the press conference off. But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today. But before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course. We're going to kick things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up. Last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans? You guys excited? Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Then we've got 2 new indie games to share, and then I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me? Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Well, give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show. So without further ado, let's get things started.
Oh god. Well, that's going in the cringe compilation. They all got their seats with loot boxes. Some people sit on the floor because they didn't get a good one. That was nothing.
Right, it's time to kick this thing off. It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5. And you know what? It's been exciting, there's been a lot of speculation, and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But there's also been lots and lots of questions from the community. And we've heard you want to see more gameplay innovations. You want to know how customization actually works, and you want to know more about our take on the Second World War.
Loot
so
boxes.
today, we'll show you more
That's
gameplay and why this is the deepest and most immersive Battlefield yet.
It certainly is. You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies. Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield and gain advantages. And our renowned destruction system is back and more impactful than ever.
Hell yeah.
Well,
I like
you
destruction.
can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing it for you, as they rip through those buildings. And you will now be able to customize your soldiers, your vehicles, and your weapons, not only for the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
By the way, it's not my
This is
stream
the
that looks
tip of the
bad, it's
iceberg
theirs.
in Battlefield 5. You're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community. So let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, let's do that. So we want to tell you about those untold stories that got us excited to start with on this game. It's about what you will see is really those moments of human heroism. It is about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the world forever. Real and relatable people facing the brutality of war. We started off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, Lasse. Something not to miss tomorrow. So our launch in October is just the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes, no premium pass.
No loot boxes. Okay. How are they going to do cosmetics then?
Every day will bring something new. And as part of that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale. It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield. So we bring those pillars of Battlefield with destruction, team play, vehicles into this new experience. So we will bring you experience that you haven't played before in Battlefield or anywhere else. But more about that later this year.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox, and this time, it's even more epic, fighting across multiple maps and modes.
I just
Welcome
want to play
your next
Conquest.
Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations.
Fucking Battle
This
Royale and
time,
everything. God.
Even featuring music.
Whatever. At least it's not like a focus like Call of Duty. And now I'm not buying it. I wouldn't go that far, but it's kind of frustrating. Graphics just look so fucking good. Oh my god. Wish my friends played on PC so I could actually see what it's supposed to look like. Maybe I'll buy it on both because there's no expansion pass this time. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it's 10 steps back. We've seen like nothing yet. Sure, it's stupid there's Battle Royale, but I don't know. Why did she just throw her off the bridge? Oh.
Quando era criança, sempre sonhei em tornar-me campeão. É preciso determinação.
How does it look mad? They haven't even shown any gameplay. God, you guys are judging quick. I'm so glad I don't make games.
E mesmo nos momentos mais difíceis, tu tens de continuar a acreditar.
I actually like the World Cup soccer games, but I don't like just plain FIFA. Oh, my bad. I'll move the... There we go. She fell? Well, she was like holding on to her, and then it was like, whoa! This is why you need guardrails. I'm gonna talk through this because it's FIFA. I don't know if you guys like FIFA a whole lot, but it's not even in English, so... Is that like a famous guy? FIFA 19. Buy more card packs. What did that have to do with the World Cup? Whoa, they have a new FIFA this year. I know, right? I'm so shocked. I never thought there would be a new FIFA game. Was somebody laughing because they don't give a shit? Oh, there's that.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football, where the world's best clubs compete, and icons of the game like
that guy looks like he plays soccer. I'm sorry, I had to make the joke.
The world's biggest league joins the world's game.
It's a free soccer ball
thanks
chair.
to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer. And I really love the trailer because it captures our epic vision for how the Champions League comes to life in FIFA.
Is this dude wearing sweatpants? Now they're just gray jeans.
As Aaron said, the UEFA Champions League is an amazing addition for the game. It's where football's biggest heroes like Ronaldo and Neymar clash every year.
Is Neymar
and it's the place
FIFA
where
battle
champions rise. And you've been asking for this for a long
I'd play that.
time,
That'd be
and we
fucking
are
hilarious.
thrilled that it's here. And that's why we're bringing the Champions League across the game. There'll be an authentic Champions League tournament mode.
You like slide
Your
tackle
club
into
will
other
chase
people.
This trophy in
Characters
career
can
mode.
die.
Alex Hunter will pursue
God,
Champions League
that'd be
glory
amazing.
in your story mode, The Journey.
One ball, 100
and
people,
in
one
FIFA
goal.
Ultimate Team,
I'd
there'll be
play it.
live and
That'd be
authentic
fucking
Champions
hilarious.
League content. And we'll share more details on that
Oh
along
my
with
God.
all our other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
And all of that's just the beginning. As you know, the heart and soul.
Yeah,
of
you're
FIFA
boring my
is
viewers. Come on.
gameplay.
Nobody
And
cares.
this year, we're giving you the tools to control the pitch in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match to each technical touch. And we know how passionate you are about gameplay, so we've worked hard to shape and refine our vision for FIFA 19 with input from our community. From hands-on tests with beginners to detailed feedback sessions with FIFA pros. And we're going to be sharing a lot more about gameplay throughout the summer, but what I can tell you right now is that the quality bar in gameplay was raised yet again this year.
I know this is where you make most of
we
your
look
money,
forward
but
to
nobody cares.
everybody
Come on.
Experiencing the game on
Look
the
on over
hands-on
E3
sessions
coverage.
this week.
It's minimal.
And also,
It's
of course,
having
we're
you kick
extremely
back,
excited
watch it, bro.
for everybody to play
Here's
it when we
$3
launch
for
on September
a beer.
28th.
Well, thank you, good sir. Thank you, Hector.
And that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But I
Cheers
just
to you,
wanted
good
take
sir.
a minute to pause and reflect.
I don't know why
Standing
my
next
thing
to
made a
this trophy is
noise,
little
but
bit
thank you.
surreal. You know, growing up, there's two iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning.
Yeah.
And for your club,
I try not
this
to talk
one,
too much except for over this because
pursuit
it's
of
boring.
Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy. The World Cup. And with the tournament starting in just 5 days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just updated the game with a free World Cup experience on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS, PC, and Nintendo Switch. But you can take Ronaldo and Portugal to their first World
That's
Cup
kind of cool.
victory.
I like that this is a free
Or
update.
you can write your own story
Free
with some
things from
great
EA.
nations who
Surprising.
didn't qualify this year. Or you can make a crazy dream a reality for your home country, like mine.
Graphics still the
Iceland.
same?
Who would have
I don't
thought
know.
that a nation of only 350,000 people would ever qualify?
But this
And you
definitely
can feel
$3
their
beer, by the way.
excitement.
If you get like one of those big bottles, those are like about $3.
Apologies to any England fans in the room, that might still sting.
Spyro. What's up, Eric?
And Lena isn't the only one who's excited.
What's up, Sebastian?
FIFA 18 players are loving the World Cup experience so far. But we don't want to stop there. We want
Yeah,
to
working on
invite
damage control.
everyone
That's
to
true.
come and join the celebration. So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on
That's
PC
pretty neat.
through Origin Access. Yeah, you can download and play the entire game right now for free. Yeah.
For how long, though? New YouTube app update? What did they
So
do
to
to
kick
it?
off
Oh,
the
God.
trial, we've got some of the world's biggest creators who are going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup, and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19.
How much you guys think
But in the
FIFA
meantime,
18 is going for right
let's
now?
all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you, and
I'm gonna look it
Auf
up.
Ravistan!
I don't know what you just said.
It is the big day, on the biggest stage, at the World Cup.
Good morning. EA Sports,
Sports.
FIFA 19. You know, the FIFA community never rests. 20 million people
God, they're still
from
going about
60
FIFA?
countries playing in
Jesus.
competitive leagues this year. Well, the FIFA
Season
team
sale
never rests
for
either.
20 bucks.
Bringing
Hell
the
yeah.
Champions League and the World
Maybe I'll
Cup
get it.
and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to experience
What's
it
up,
all.
Clockwork Angel?
We've got so much to
How's
do
everyone
here
doing
today, but I want to welcome you
They're
to
stalling.
EA Play. It's our third
EA
EA
Play.
and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have
FIFA
you with
18.
us to share all the games that we have to show you. We've got lots to do,
actually
but
still
before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription. As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier.
I love when they call us consumers.
And we
It's
believe
great.
that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last
Unrelated.
couple of weeks, you will have seen that
What's your
we
favorite
announced
ass
a new
flavor?
team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment
Oh my
to
God.
extend our thinking
Oh,
and
Rim.
extend our
Stay edgy,
pioneering
bro.
into this cloud gaming world. For many people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across a whole variety of platforms. But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime. So this week, we've got a tech demo running. All of our games
Fun fact.
streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices. that
FIFA
you have to try
18
out
is
for
now back up to
yourselves.
$60
Now, it's not quite ready for full
everywhere because they're
market prime
re-releasing
time
it
yet, but
because
it is
they're
a
advertising the
promise
World
of what
Cup
we
in it,
hope to bring
even
you
though it's a
in the
free
future.
update. So that's why they're doing
The
it.
second
It's
part
not
of that,
free.
of course, is subscription. And we started subscription
Of course
a number
EA is
years
doing
ago,
that.
and many millions of you have
Oh
signed
my
up
God.
and experienced the
Of
joy
fucking
of being
course.
able to have full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premier. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premier will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with
What are you
Madden
most hyped
NFL,
for in
back
E3
on
this
the
year?
PC for the first time in over a decade.
I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because no one gives a shit. I don't know. I said Cyberpunk 2077, but I don't even know if they're gonna show it.
Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100
I don't know.
games.
So far, the
EA
grade
and
for
our
this is like a
And
E,
third, it will launch later this
almost an
summer.
F. It's a D
That's a little later in the year,
because they've just
but
showed
if you wanna get
sports.
started
So we'll
right
see when
now
they start
and
showing Battlefield 5 and
experience
stuff.
the
But right now it's just
benefits of
Madden,
subscription,
FIFA.
come in and play a
Sorry if
free
you care
trial
about that,
Origin Access
but
and play subscription
I don't know.
this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
I'm just hoping for new announcements. That's what I'm most excited for, is new announcements. Things that I'm not expecting. Game should be included in your anticipation list. Bayonetta 3, DMC 5, Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3, fuck yes. But the thing is I don't, this is just another trailer for all your games. Stop showing us games that are already out. Anyway. Oh, there's not going to be a Titanfall 3 for a long time, I don't think. Because they ruined it by, like, releasing it at the same time Battlefield 1 came out. Makes me so sad. Yeah, 2 out of 10, definitely. This is nothing. They've shown us nothing so far. I mean, we've already known about everything that they've shown, so they're just kind of wasting our time. But, yeah. Borderlands 3, definitely. Oh, great, you're advertising Origins Access Premiere. Okay.
Hey, everybody. What's up? So I'm here, sitting inside the crowd at EA
Oh, let's turn it up for more cringe.
And I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah. So, you guys
That's why I
may have
stream on
seen
Twitch.
that
They don't
Vince
take your
was
money.
tweeting yesterday, and there has been a bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
I hope so. So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
So Vince, you got anything else?
God, this
Well,
is
it takes
painful.
place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like which episodes
guys.
is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bad time. Does that mean it's gonna just be all dark and serious?
It's amazing.
Oh my God, stop wasting my time.
All right, so I think people are now anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday
Forza
of
Horizon's
next
would be
year,
awesome.
2019, not this year.
Sorry to dash any hopes.
No.
But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be amped up, and hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh yeah.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Battlefront garbage. Nobody likes your
Hello there.
game.
My name is Dennis. I work
Boo.
at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you
shouldn't
so
be.
much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game in November of last year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right.
No shit!
So instead of coming out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted. So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead.
Oh, but I thought cosmetics
So from
weren't
there,
available. I
we
thought that
added
wasn't
a
an
new hunt
option.
mode
You guys said we can
inspired
do
by
it.
the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And thank you.
Thank you, one person that still plays the
It
game.
turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt.
Are they just playing it the same
So,
small
as you might
trailer
know,
over and
we're
over and over?
currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes. That movie was terrible. So looking forward a little bit, this summer we will be introducing
Oh, you can be
a
Childish
new
Gambino,
squad
that's
system
cool.
to the game, which will allow you to team up much easier and play with your friends.
That was the excuse. Yeah, MJ.
We're also adding a new Starfighter
Getting
mode
sleepy, I'm
focused
sorry.
around dogfighting with your hero ships.
The movie was
And
shit.
looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command
Oh, I thought
posts
that was gonna be Battle Royale. I was
and
gonna fucking laugh.
attacking and taking out capital ships.
Battlefront 2 now
that's
has
not
Battle
all.
Royale.
We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars. It's only
got the
fitting
Force. I
that
gotta
we
carry
begin
it.
on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce
Does Project Red have a
the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
$69.
Finally making his
Hello
debut
there.
in Battlefront after all these years. So, but we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
Try smiling. That's a good trick.
The team at home is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future.
In the
Thank you very
$10
much
bin.
for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we will make this the greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you, may the force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
Your game is dead. There was no battle royale in Star Wars. Screw you, give us your money. Exactly, Rim. Oh, it's Yarny again. I have seen the 25th year anniversary Cringe Con. That was great. Some weak ass yarn. EA is extreme assholes. Yeah. Unravel 2, yeah, definitely. I never played the first one. I don't think, at least.
Hi, it's really good to see you. In Unravel, we used yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start. You lose everything, including your spark. But when things are at their darkest, you find hope.
Patapon? Patapon's amazing.
And your spark is rekindled.
Patapon. Oh, look, they're having sex.
You off on an adventure.
This is how yarn people have sex.
To Unravel 2.
Sad Boy Part 2.
It's a game about fresh starts and second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together. And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of
Avatar all over again.
And togetherness. You
Pikmin
see,
remaster on
it's
Switch.
all
Just
made
a new
to be
Pikmin.
played with two characters. You can play it alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend. But there's always two characters there, sharing one yarn and working together to get through this adventure. This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all, it's a lot more playful. And we think it's a worthy successor.
This guy looks like Mark Zuck.
And I
So
want
this
to show
guy's
it
a
to you
soul.
now. So I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. He's a producer at Coldwood.
Co-op, yeah. So far, this conference is a 2 out of 10.
And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself.
Yeah, Krobcat
essentially.
is amazing. His compilations just have me rolling.
So this wasn't prepared.
There we are. So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character
Oh my
and carry
God.
them along through the more fast-paced segments
It's like Venom.
of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because we figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have more like thrill and danger and kind of wow moments. Places that were like
I just
fun
heard
and
a
exciting.
noise and I don't see anything. I don't know what the hell's going on.
And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters. Because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacle that you come across.
It's Kirby Epic Yarn
So I guess
Remastered.
I'll jump in at this point.
Yeah, come join me. So I'm gonna be the red one.
Okay.
You'll be the blue one.
I'll be blue. A little celebratory flip.
Pay $5 to have a turkey not attack you.
And the bird is back.
Klonoa I'd love a new
Playing it
Klonoa game.
safely now.
I need to play those games. I remember playing the demo on like a jam pack. And it was just awesome.
And I'll catch you.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That bird is waiting to fuck up your day. This looks like fun. Not gonna lie.
Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can.
Bird is extra DLC.
Got it?
That's Skyrim 2.
Faster. Oh, sweet. Well done.
That bird gave up pretty easily. Oh, it teleported.
Okay, I'll go up and distract the grouse. You can.
I'll sneak up here.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, look at me. There you go.
Keep him over to the left. Now I'll go.
It's just spazzing the fuck out.
There you go.
Someone spam tweet this stream to EA.
Now we can breathe again.
Yeah, finally.
Or can we?
Any hints at a PS5 for
So
Sony?
that's
Yeah,
a quick little look
but
at Unravel 2.
I don't think they're gonna show it this year.
Yeah, I really hope you like it. And before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home.
Yeah,
because
I agree. Little Big Planet.
Working on this game
watered
has been
down.
a completely
That dude has
team effort in so many levels, and everybody has worked
painted
so
nails.
hard. So
That's interesting.
there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back
Oh, his
home.
tattoos are all over his hand. I thought his hands were just dirty.
Love you.
Interesting. I know you just showed this. You just showed this part. Blood of his enemies. That looks like fun, the whole swingy thing. Plus I like co-op games, so... It's just a platform game? Yeah, it's a platform game. It's a platformer. Play with a friend, if you have any. The Sony conference is on Monday? Sunday. I think it's on Sunday. It looks fun. It's got some nice graphics. Interesting, yeah, it looks like fun. Some nice that part's gonna really make me scream. I can already see myself raging at this game.
Thank you, Martin, and the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep, you heard that right.
What?
You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out.
What? Good marketing, EA.
So thank you, Martin, and thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015, we started on this journey with the original Unravel to seek out the most creative, independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team at Hazelight and The Way Out. And I think we all kind of remember that. And you might even remember him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did. Anyhow, in March, that game caught fire. It's innovative, it's fun,
and now it's
something
$15.
fresh and new, and you all loved it. We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks.
Damn.
And A Way Out is such a huge success.
The Way Out,
Joseph
yeah, he
and
is.
his team
He's a legend.
are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams.
I haven't played A Way Out
Which
yet.
leads us to our
My
next
roommate did, and he
EA
said he liked
Originals
it.
title from a little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that carries a very powerful and important message, and it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Sea of Solitude. Ooh.
Thank you, Patrick. I still remember during the pitch.
Why is she so out of breath? Did she like run to the studio?
Like, our whole team, including me, were super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited.
She's having like a panic attack.
Thank you. We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS.
Sea of Thieves 2.
The whole journey from the very first concept.
There would be more water than Sea of Thieves 2, and there will be things to do, unlike Sea of Thieves.
Let me tell you more about our game.
Public speaking is definitely stressful.
When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. This
7 out of 10, too much water. That meme will never get old.
You will see,
I like the graphics.
hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case, I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how like the concept seems to just float out of me like right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story.
You can see Steam notifications. I'm sorry, guys.
It takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and families see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who wants to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all. Sea of Solitude is about a young woman named Kay who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster. The game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human. Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance. Some needs to become bigger, some would be better off a little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about.
But what do you do in it? How do you play it? Oh, okay, maybe we'll show.
Real? This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness
Holy shit.
and touches my soul. I'm no child.
It's like a horror game. I love it.
And no fortune, son.
That's horrifying.
I've just chased you so long now. I'm too weak to run.
Jesus.
A new day is here, but nothing is new. Alone in my room, I tremble.
Jeez, that looks intense. I'm down for it. Want to be BioShock? I don't think so at all. I don't think that's even close to BioShock.
Yeah, I'm the one. But I'm not the only one. We are the one.
It's
We
like,
can set you down, and we can put you on an island.
whatever that
Crossover.
Darkness game was,
Gather.
Eternal Darkness. That's what it reminded me of. Okay, this is basketball. Nobody care. It's just loud music and sports. Sports games. We got to have all the sports games. They make us the most fucking money. Actually, no, not basketball. Basketball, EA always loses out to 2K. Oh, you can do rapper dance moves when you know, shoot a basket. You on my court.
And this is my squad.
Oh, so you can like, oh yeah, you can like create your own street team or whatever. They should have a rated M version where you like sell drugs after the game, and you try to like take out the other team. Oh, the only goal of yours is to win something in Madden. That guy thinks he's like this shit. Did you see his face? Look at his face. Dude, you play Madden. You play like the least cool sport, like esports game. So you're just a sore loser? You sound like an asshole, dude. Nobody watches your sport. Nobody knows who you are. M-rated does do drive-bys and sell hair. It just turns into Grand Theft Auto. More cringy esports people.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Esports casters.
You still recovering from that butt whooping? Wow, already starting. Okay. Hi everybody, I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That dude is wearing a collared shirt over his jacket.
I like that a lot.
What the hell?
As you guys know, this is Young Kiv, Madden 18, Madden champion.
I guess it's his thing. Ripped jeans and a shirt over a jacket.
Young Kiv.
Those are some pants. It's like they took grandma's couch and turned them into pants.
I've always been a competitor. When I was in high school, I was playing baseball. I hurt my arm. So then I picked up Madden, and at first I was really bad. I was getting blown out online, but I kept at it. I put more and more time into it.
I wouldn't be holding that belt to look cool.
But I had a big decision. It was the same time as my graduation.
Wow, okay. So the key to be the #1.
How are you gonna hate his style? You wear flat brims, man. I know.
That's #1.
But whatever. I used to wear the like. It's funny. I used to make fun of these, but these are so much more comfortable in my head because like the ones where it's bent, I don't know. It just like digs into my skull.
That's awesome. Okay, now the past 2.
He stole jeans from someone very poor.
I know you had some ups and downs.
It's been tough. I've had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times.
This jacket looks like it's from McDonald's dumpster. It's just a black hoodie. There's like nothing on it. It's not even a zip-up hoodie. I don't know.
So amazing. There's a lot of bling on that belt for you. Well, today EA Play, first
right?
At the
Flat build. That's where it's at.
Super excited. It's gonna be so fun. It's lit. I honestly wish I can stay right here and talk
They're
to you.
slightly more comfortable, but way stiffer and annoying. Well, the band part isn't. This is supposed to be, but.
Have a good day.
Game engine footage, which would be. Did you see the lag? Was there like frame skipping? So in-engine does not mean actual gameplay. In-engine means they just made this. Madden's esports of Americans? I don't know. Not even Americans watch it. Why is everything being made in Frostbite? God, I don't give a shit. Don't care. There should be like 5 seconds on Madden and 5 seconds on FIFA. There's a new Madden game this year. Cool. Moving on. There's a new FIFA game this year. Cool. Moving on. MOBAs are better than virtual sports, and I don't even like MOBAs. MOBAs are doing Super Bowl numbers. It's crazy. Bring back Blitz. That's the only like football sports game I care about. I want to be able to like break people's bones, make people bleed, take drugs. Be great. Yeah, I know, you gotta appeal to the casuals, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. People always say like casuals is like in a negative light, but I get that they're sports fans, but they're not the ones that are watching E3, I promise. Nobody watches E3. No Madden fan that I've ever known watches E3 at all. Yeah, Blitz would be sick.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathanius, professional shoutcaster, here alongside Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez. How you doing today?
I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, we're going to do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live winner-take-all head-to-head
mobile game?
Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Deflated footballs and loot boxes.
Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the opponent's base is with this giant
I'm turning it down again.
missile
I
in the center
don't
of the
give a
map.
shit.
Control the missile by
Do you guys care about a mobile game? Do people even play mobile games anymore?
While the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile.
It's just microtransactions, the game.
To destroy the enemy's base and win. That's it.
This is the stupidest thing.
Well, enough talking about it. Let's get to this match.
Absolutely.
Skyrim Mobile Edition. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
It's not Total Biscuit, I don't care. Rest in peace, Total Biscuit, but I don't care about any other RTS player.
His opponent fighting for the
Yeah, it looks like a really generic, shitty StarCraft.
Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night.
Nick at Night? Like the old Nickelodeon thing? Is that his name? Okay, I guess I can't talk about stupid names, but you know what I mean. Nobody's cheering, because nobody gives a shit about mobile games. Nobody cares about mobile games. What the fuck is this conference?
Ready? Let's get this thing going.
Ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, let's kick this off. Nice little strategy game for those of you out there. It's a good genre. I'm very excited for this. The players are loading in.
It's a good genre. I'm really excited for this.
As the players' bases have been deployed and the action begins like any strategy game. Economy will be the focus. We have a harvester to start things off. Nothing too crazy yet.
Nothing too crazy.
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold that top point. Both players, of course, trying to take that position. Nick at Night being able to reach it a little bit first.
This is the shittiest RTS I've ever seen in my entire life.
Also very important as Nick at Night's forces have to circle around the center.
Right, let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1. Is he able to get there?
What the fuck?
Here comes GDI with a Rhino. It's going to rip up those infantry.
Yeah, going for the anti-infantry.
I told you should have stayed at the hotel, Rick.
The units that you're going to use when you deploy them will have a
what
huge
the
impact.
fuck?
Micromanagement of your forces and
I remember when I was at E3 last year, they were showing some like mobile phone MOBA.
In Control placing the turret on the top
Nobody
right
gave a
side to
shit.
help cover
Nobody
that
gave a
Rhino
shit.
as attack bikes move towards the northwest position. We can see that the missile is beginning to ready and firing that.
None of your shoutcasting can ever make this exciting, I promise.
On the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and In Control making a lot of progress to that far right side of the match.
He's done a great job of holding that down with the turret, and now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side, bringing out more infantry to deal with the attack bikes. And as that economy ramps up, of course, we're seeing bigger and more powerful units come
Kill
out.
me.
The drill pod coming in the left side to help flank those
some
flank
flamethrowers. Right, absolutely. Again,
I shit you not, I need Advil.
Yeah,
This is just awful. No, thank God.
Help push back these smaller forces as he makes his way to the south side. That missile
This hurts my head so much that they're showing this right now. I have to take Advil. It's not even a fucking joke.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Very important, of course.
Skip ad.
Mapping of those units is another big factor for this strategy. Holding those locations is so crucial as In Control begins
Overdose
to
on
secure the
stream.
northwest spot.
Yeah.
Another tank's going to come out from Nick at Night to take it out, but now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help lock down that northwest.
What's up, Gold Thunder? You've missed absolutely nothing so far, and right now, even if you hadn't shown up yet, you'd still be missing nothing.
Wow. And Nick at Night, one shot away from being knocked out here, as the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time. In Control's very heady artillery force is doing a great job at taking control of the
I was gonna make a video for every press conference. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit more. I was gonna do a video for every press conference and put it up on the channel, but literally, so far, my video is just gonna be, it was shit. Just like a quick speed through of every single thing that happened and then just shit. When's the conference start? Right? When is the conference starting? You have to make a video. Okay, I will. I'll make a video today on it. God, this game is a waste of my time. Everything that they've shown is just a waste of my time. I can't tell who's winning. I don't even give a shit. But even if I wanted to, I can't tell who's winning. Do the squares do damage to the other base? How do you win? Do you just send your unit? Why doesn't he just send his unit to attack his base? This game's stupid. Fuck. Are you gonna do a live stream of Xbox or E3? Is that the one that's tomorrow? Like a 3-second video where you say it was shit. Seriously.
We're seeing the first mech unit from In Control. This is the Wolverine. Gonna rip, and this is what
I gotta like make 5 minutes of darkness though. Just so. Oh, you shoot missiles. So you just have to have 2 missiles. God, this is stupid. Oh, I yelled at a Walmart co-manager today. What happened? So yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm either gonna stream it on Twitch or here. I haven't decided yet. I'll probably stream it here. I don't know. Wow. Wow. This is intense. Oh, In Control just really needs to hold it, guys. Oh, he's about to get the missile. Oh, oh my god. Oh, he fired the missile and he won in a mobile game. Wow, he won in that phone game. Holy shit, he wins nothing. Good job. You played a game that no one's going to care about ever. Not even like, I was going to say like in a couple weeks, but nobody gives a shit right now. It's like a shitty Command and Conquer. I don't know what to pay attention to.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command and Conquer Rivals.
That's the new Command and Conquer game. You have officially just dug up the corpse of something people cared about and just shat on it. You opened the mouth of Command and Conquer and just shat in its dead fucking corpse. Oh my god. It's like an insult.
But I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today. So head to the Google.
Yeah, it looks like Clash Royale. Looks exactly like Clash Royale. See bags on your eyes? You okay? I've just been very busy lately. I usually have bags under my eyes though. They're just permanently there. It's like a tattoo. Oh, I was gonna turn it up, but it's just a trailer for a mobile game. This is a trailer for a mobile game. This is... Oh my god. I like how they show those like amazing graphics and the CGI animation to like the most bland, awful, boring graphics ever. Like it just makes it look even worse. Few final things, you haven't shown shit.
Work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work
No fucking
every
way
day
that's the
to
end of
create
it.
amazing entertainment. And what I can say about all of those teams...
They didn't even show
and what I can
Anthem.
say about
They've
us
shown
is that
nothing.
We are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better. And so, as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is choice, is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what
None of your
devices you
fucking
play
games,
on.
that's for sure. Choose not
That
to
in
play
making
any of
those
your shit.
choices, you feel you are treated fairly, that no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every
Not your
moment
games,
you
that's
invest,
for fucking
you
sure.
feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment. And most importantly, that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives.
Motherfucker, you just released a game with
And
that was
so,
all
As
grind.
we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together. The power of this community when we come together to do amazing things is profound. Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play
They're not
can be a
helping me
positive
like
force
them with
for
this press
social
conference.
impact.
I would
Millions
love
of
to
you
love
out there
EA, but right now, yeah, I hate them.
9 in-game challenges in our games, logging millions of hours in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world. A world where representation and equality are not something we strive
like,
for, they are the standards.
Shilling their
And where bullying and
charity or
exclusion
something?
are not an everyday thread. These 3 organizations, the United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization,
Those sound like
all are doing
worthless
great work,
charities.
and we're proud to support them through Play to Give.
I get that
thank
those
you
are
for
like
your
important topics, but how about
Thousands
supporting the
of us at
Water
EA and millions of you
Foundation, where
together
100%
doing immeasurable good
of their money
because we love
towards
games.
getting clean water to
Thanks for
places
being
that
with
need
us,
water?
And thanks for the incredible privilege of
No,
making games for all
this
of you.
isn't it, is it?
Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
Oh, thank Christ. I thought it was over. Oh my god. It's gonna be like, there was nothing. Game engine footage, so not gameplay. Okay.
And left our world in chaos. Creating. Altering. Destroying.
Walmart is still worse, no matter how bad this
The
is.
anthem is all that remains.
Well, the name of the city is the Anthem?
There's a storm coming.
There's a storm coming! Winter's coming!
These walls can't protect us forever.
Oh my god, it's just Game of Thrones. The walls can't protect us. They look like Titanfall masks. Gotta do that hero landing. I don't think this is Fallout at all. This is just time. This is just Destiny. EA Destiny. It's made by fucking BioWare, which used to mean something. Not anymore, but... It's a weird remix of Muse. I love Muse, but this just does not look interesting. Why did you take your helmet off? Put the mask back down. They did ruin a perfectly good song. Agreed. Literally Destiny. Is this like Are they trying to like make us buy the game? Anthem, Anthem, buy Anthem. Look at Anthem, Destiny, Anthem. Look at, it's like Destiny, Anthem. Even though Destiny was garbage.
How cool was that trailer?
It was useless. It taught us. It told us nothing.
Every time I see it. So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something
not so much
bit
anymore.
different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Russard.
Destiny 3 confirmed. What's left of the BioWare team? It's just a Q&A. How about you show us a video and just dive into the features? Remember when they used to do that?
Right? Yep. It's going to be very exciting. So Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare.
She's got that guy's pants now in like a shirt form.
Before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's been super satisfying to come back to it. And, you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started with Anthem, is just thinking about,
oh, look at how buggy it looks.
What is the evolution of a BioWare game? And we wanted to create a brand new world for people to discover, you know, a whole new world of story and character.
These guys will have jobs next year.
That was, you know, more of a dynamic and
depends how well it
world,
sells.
A game that would change every time you came back and played it. We also wanted to do something where,
oh, look at this map. Oh, look at this map.
If you invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with story sort of bolted on this side.
Oh, so it's not an MMO.
Something new and different, and I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Your fans really love the stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with,
and facial animations
you get to make, and feeling like the story is about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now you can build a solution to that, but you have to really build it into the core of the game. And that's what we've tried to do with Anthem. It's what we call our world, my story. So when you're out in the open world,
it looks like
the
Xenoblade.
world's dangerous and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you.
Now it looks like Halo.
What's really interesting about this, it's unique for Anthem, is that this is
looks like a Halo map
world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing together.
You missed a little bit of information about Anthem.
At a moment is seeing the same thing. And this is what we mean when we talk about our world. It's a shared world that we all experience together. But then when I finish my mission, I come back to
I have no idea what that
base
sound
Fort
is.
Tarsus.
But
and this
thank
is
you
a single
for whatever
player
that was.
I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters, I experience the choices of my action. And this is where your story really lives and breathes. And by doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency of a single-player story with the fun of teaming up
panel
with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when from our community is they want to continue to play in our
Sea of
world.
Depression
When
is
finish
definitely the best so
Mass
far.
Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything. A new moment with a character that you've grown to love, or an event in the world that deepens the lore, or an entirely new storyline and plot.
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's
why are we
like
doing
to
an interview?
create a new world like Anthem?
Just
from the
show
beginning?
gameplay.
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So at the heart of the premise of Anthem is a world left unfinished by the gods. But the gods left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the anthem of creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of powered armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
Yeah.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating
Just
a
make
new
a video
intellectual property or IP, as we've been saying.
about-
Now, you know, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms.
I don't know. Just
What's the
have a
process
video
of
that you've
creating a game
pre-edited,
like from scratch?
pre-made, showing gameplay,
Yeah,
all the
something we've done
features,
a
all
few
that kind of
times
stuff.
at BioWare. You know,
You
and
know,
really the hardest part
like
is
a press
getting
conference?
started, just kind of getting off the blank page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start. And then once we think about those things, you know, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff, and what unlocks us creatively is to think about like principles around art style, tone, and even the technology and the politics of our new world. And then from there, we can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing, whether the storms, seasons, and yeah, it's a really great concept to write for, because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world, almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world for everyone. And that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
I mean, all of the moving parts in the dynamic world sound really cool, the way that they sound like they're going to come together.
I'm having so much fun.
Even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to
Running.
the character.
That's exciting.
So let's talk about who we're going to be playing as
Flying,
and
running.
why we're fighting these crazy beasts.
Still images.
So you are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exosuits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world, because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, have they've discovered a way, they think, to weaponize the Anthem of Creation. And so
what is the
we
Anthem
need
of
to
Creation?
Stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus.
Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have unique abilities. There's the Ranger, and then there's the Colossus.
Well, if you're in the audience, you didn't pay for it.
Interceptor,
You're invited.
And finally, the Storm.
Usually.
Yeah, so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage with, or the javelins that your friends are using. So really what this allows us to do is we built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world.
So you don't pick a class forever, you just kind of switch whenever you want?
Let's take a look at the Ranger now. The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot
look,
of
it's the
different
Iron Man
things,
suit.
Really designed for up-close and personal combat, one-on-one for the most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in big weapons that let them devastate the battlefield.
I'm just going to say the Storm looks like it's going to be my favorite. I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now, too.
Yep, definitely Destiny.
So the javelins look awesome, but we're going to
Yeah,
take a couple
but
questions
if you
right
bought
now.
a ticket to
Casey
E3, you're
tweeted
not in
something you
this.
may have
You're just
seen
on the main
asking
floor.
For, people out there to send us your
In the
questions.
expo
And
hall.
the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is all about making their character their own, what kind of customization options will be available in Anthem?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through gear and weapons.
So the armor
but also
doesn't
being able
change,
to personalize
really?
the
Just
way that
the
it looks,
colors on it?
both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual
okay.
geometry of the suit itself. We want teams to be able to do this as well. And because you're going to be using a javelin for a long period of time,
Twitter questions.
we really want you to be able to make it your own.
I'm glad you brought that up, because actually, Jay Legato has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when, loot box, cosmetics.
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you
so no
spend
loot
any
boxes.
money on it. So no loot boxes, no ability to pay for power. So that means no ability to spend money on
I'm not
gameplay
clapping for that.
advantage
Fuck
at
you.
all
There should
within
never be loot
Anthem.
boxes.
But even more important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is an immersive experience.
You can't
that feels
sit in
like
these conferences
it's complete from the
for
get-go.
when you buy an
so that means the
E3
main
ticket.
story, a big open world, and
You
an
can wait in
ongoing
lines, but that's about
service
it.
that provides new content for a long period of time, new story, new experiences for everyone.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know, I'm going to be honest. All right, Casey, we talked earlier about this.
I'm a girl, so I want to make it
experience.
pink.
So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about, you know, the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So, you know, I think here we're going to see the Colossus, you know, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay, if we can have a look at that. So heavy artillery, being really strong, you know, in melee combat. And then here you've got the Ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special abilities and stuff like that. But what I love is you don't just run around, you're swimming and flying as well.
E3 is literally just waiting
So
lines.
it's interesting because
You get to play like 2
the
games.
Snake Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem's really built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the
Iron
fun
Man.
of playing with other players.
Ironverse.
But we really want to make sure that that playing with other people feels
Oh,
like
that
a
motion
choice.
blur.
So for people
Get me
that want to
sick.
just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now, going out into
Ugh.
an open world like this by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if the team of 4 people.
God,
And we've
it looks
really
like
tried
shit,
to
just the
balance
camera
co-op
movement's
experience
getting me
to
sick.
be fun, even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really hope that everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Okay, that's
Carbon
good to know. If
bra.
you want to roll solo, you can, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats. How about we show a little gameplay?
You don't even get free merchandise
Yeah?
at E3 anymore.
You guys want that?
You get like nothing.
All right, so Kathleen, I think you're going to set this up for us?
People use motion blur to
So,
smooth out their
you
rough
and your friends
frames, I'm
have
sure.
decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy. The Scars have put together an acid-based super weapon.
Yeah, it looked interesting and now I'm
So
fucking bored.
you start in the Strider, which is like a giant walker.
Those
and
look like
it's
the
your
pirate
forward base
people
of
from
operations.
Solo.
You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience.
Oh,
it here.
gameplay, holy shit, finally.
And yeah, then you just get into your javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
Why is it called a javelin
All right,
suit?
well, thank you so much, Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
All right, here we go. That's still not gameplay.
Freelancer, time to get to work.
Time to get to work.
Kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
Ooh, that looks weird to get into. How do you clean those suits out? They gotta smell real bad after sweating in them for like hours.
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Wait, what? Is this like fake? Suits have AC. Fair enough. Better sanitize it. Seriously. Even if there's AC, you're still gonna get a workout.
Right. Checking out the Scar Camp some more.
I love fake gameplay. Scripted fucking voices. It's so wonderful.
Turrets. Better move quickly.
Better move quickly. What does my voice sound like a fucking robot? I don't know. Is that in game or is this like fake people playing? All those numbers. Adding to the immersion. Is it the same trailer they showed last year? I don't know. And it's bad that I can't tell. I don't think it is. Why not just shoot that thing? Why would you run through it?
There's a Shaper relic. Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you? See those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the Anthem of Creation. Loads of scars nearby. Be careful.
Yeah, this is scripted multiplayer. Combo! Did you see that shit? The fucking combo? What?
You've got to silence it fast.
Yeah, the fake Panther's shit.
It's gone silent. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
Do you think we get a bonus? Do you think we get a bonus?
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position.
Yeah, the audience reaction after this will be... It'll probably be cheers and applause, though.
Counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it, and we should find the source.
Autobots, roll out. This looks like Destiny, Warframe, Titanfall. Mostly Destiny. It's a giant enemy crab! Flip it over to hit it for its weak point. There's a story mode and multiplayer.
Who is that? I'm so hyped, you guys.
Yep, and that
wow,
was,
that is a really weak applause.
Just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to come by the Anthem Theater here at
yeah,
EA
definitely no
Play,
for me.
You can check out the game live.
The score sounds like Destiny, though.
On everyone's minds, when do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019.
I figured.
On Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
So mark your calendars, everybody. Fire off your tweets. Thank you so much again to Casey and the entire BioWare team. I know you guys had that awesome theater outside, so I will see you guys there.
All right.
Give it up for Casey Hudson, everybody.
Whoa. Yeah, she does kind of look like Tina Fey.
A big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today, and everybody.
Where's the Battlefield 5 info? Didn't they say that?
Around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause.
I feel like they didn't give enough Battlefield 5 info.
Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today.
I have no idea who this is.
And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back with a buddy in Unravel.
Yeah, it's just young Tina Fey again.
Also available today.
Discount
Plus,
Tina Fey.
You can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff that's
that
out
nobody cares
today.
about
Is anybody
today.
ready to go home and download anything? No?
No.
You're like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it.
Yeah, we want to fucking leave this boring conference.
I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin. I'm going to head outside and check out the games, but
She's paid way more than $200. She's probably got a couple grand for doing this.
Watching the press conference, and have a great weekend.
Oh, it's fucking boring as fuck. Boo! I just want to play Sea of Depression. That's all I want to play now. That Sea of Depression game looks great. Battlefield 5 could be great, but they didn't really say anything. They didn't say how cosmetics would work. They just said no loot boxes. Fuck, that was a boring-ass conference. I'm excited for that indie game that'll probably be free on PlayStation Plus 2 months after it comes out. They didn't even show NHL. That's like the one sports game I give a shit about. And they didn't show any NHL. Poor hockey.
Hi guys, my name is True Boy. Welcome back to the stream. Now, I know the FIFA 19 was exciting. We saw that trailer.
No, it
Champions
wasn't.
League is coming to FIFA for the first time ever, but the World Cup is 5 days away. So what we decided to do is to have a tournament with some national teams. England, Mexico, Germany, and...
Alright, nobody cares. Well, that was awful. That was the, probably the worst conference I've ever seen. I mean, that was probably, seriously, the most boring thing I've had to watch. I'm sorry that you guys had to watch that. I think that's it. That's the, yep, they're just showing a bunch of sad people playing a game that nobody cares about. Well, I'll work on my video for this later today first. Look at that guy's so fucking bored. He's on his iPhone. I'll be working on this video today. I'll be finishing up the podcast today. That'll be going up on Patreon later on. Fuck, that was boring. That was so boring. No, EA's not suicidal. They know they don't have to try because they're gonna make so much money on the FIFA Ultimate Team stuff. I'm glad I could make it tolerable for you, Blazing Boot. What's up, Fancy Gonk Boy? Thank you. Glad the commentary at least made it somewhat interesting, because God, that was boring. They say misery loves company. At least I had you guys to be with me through this. Look at that guy's mustache. That guy's really going full force with that mustache. He's got the whole curly thing. Craziness. So, there we go. That was EA. 1 out of 10 because they showed that Sea of Depression game. That's it. I'm not even kidding. Like, if I have to give it a rating, it'd be a D-. Barely any. Look at that guy. That guy is coming for you. That guy is just gonna break into your house. Like, not safe for work, guys. God, they didn't even fucking... They didn't warn me for that. Alright. So that was that. If I had not watched it, I would have gotten just as much information as watching it, and that's unfortunate. Not a good way to start E3, because I love watching the E3 conferences, but this was just boring as shit. So there we go. I can't even like say sarcastically that was exciting. It was just fucking boring. Yeah, I didn't know what I was expecting either. And yeah, they just get worse every year. I don't know how, but they find a way to be worse every year. So that was that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully tomorrow's conferences are better, because this was just a complete waste of your and my time. But thank you for experiencing it with me. Have a fantastic day, guys, because it's over. And go enjoy your Saturday. Do something fun. See you guys.